I realized something that changed the way I practice Islam. I wasn't growing because I was disciplined. I was growing because I was punishing myself. And I had to unlearn that. For a long time, I believed that if I felt exhausted, that meant I was doing something right. If I felt overwhelmed, I thought that meant that I was sincere. And if I felt ashamed, I assumed that meant I was being a good Muslim. But slowly I started to notice something. The harsher I became with myself, the more I wanted to avoid Allah. Not because I didn't believe, but I didn't like feeling as if I was constantly failing. And living in a constant state of failure really does something to your heart. It makes you hide, it makes you delay, it makes you numb, and it does not make you consistent. Somewhere along the way, I confused self punishment with discipline. I thought that discipline meant never resting, never slipping, never struggling, and never being gentle with myself. But that isn't discipline, that's fear. Discipline is sustainable, punishment is not. Punishment makes you resent the very thing you love. Fear can make you try, but mercy is what makes you stay. I noticed that when I started to see Allah as someone that wants me to return, rather than someone that's waiting to reject me, everything softened. Not weaker, softer. And softness didn't make me lazy, softness made me honest. Honest about when I was struggling, honest about when I was tired, and honest when I needed to slow down. And honesty brought consistency. I stopped using harsh inner language. I stopped telling myself, you're a bad Muslim, or you'll never be good enough, or you always mess up. And I started saying, I'm learning, I'm returning, and I'm trying again. This shift alone changed my relationship with worship. Allah never asked me to hate myself to become closer to Him. Allah never asked me to destroy myself in order to be worthy. Allah never asked me to break myself into obedience. Obedience in Islam is supposed to be rooted in self love, not self hatred. Accountability exists, responsibility exists, but so does mercy. And removing mercy from Islam creates something unrecognizable. If you feel tired in your faith, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like you're always falling behind, you're not broken. This doesn't mean that Allah is disappointed in you. It may mean that you've been too harsh on yourself. As Ramadan approaches, I'm not trying to enter it being perfect. I'm entering it with the intention to return, not to punish myself, not to impress anyone, not to prove my worth, just to return quietly, honestly, imperfectly. If this resonated with you, you're not alone. You're not late. You're not disqualified. You're not rejected. You're returning, and that matters.